Good morning, students. Today we will take the chapter of class 9, A Truly Beautiful Mind. Who do you think of when you hear the word genius? Do you know what is the meaning of genius is? Genius means very intelligent person. There are some qualities the person there are some qualities which a genius has. A genius has courage to do things and he has devotion to goals, knowledge, honesty, and he is optimistic and ability to judge, and he is very enthusiastic. Do you know who a genius is? In this story, we will discuss about Albert Einstein, who has beautiful mind. Albert had a beautiful mind in the true sense. During the Second World War, he strongly opposed the formation of atom bomb. A single bomb could cause a huge destruction to a port. It described his unique inventions and contributions for peace and democracy in the world. This chapter is a biography about Albert Einstein. Do you know what is biography and what is autobiography? Autobiography, when one person writes about himself. When one person writes about himself is called autobiography. When anybody's written account, then it is biography. So this chapter is a biography of Albert Einstein. Now, we shall now read about a young German civil servant who took the world by storm about 100 years ago. 100 years ago, in the summer of 1905, the 26-year published in quick succession 4 groundbreaking papers about light, the motion of particles, the electrodynamics of moving bodies and energy. His work took up only a few pages in scientific journals, but changed forever our understanding of space, time, and the entire cosmos, and changed the name Einstein into a synonym for genius. When anybody take the name of genius person at that time, genius, at that time Einstein comes first. This is the similar meaning for genius. 50 years after his death, Albert Einstein's genius still reigns. Reigns means govern. Now, Albert Einstein was born on 14th March 1879 in the German city of Ulm, without any indication that he was destined for greatness. On the contrary, his mother thought Albert was a freak, a word used disapprovingly to talk about a person who is unusual and doesn't behave, look, or think like others. Now, Albert Einstein was born on 14 March 1879 in German city of Ulm, and there is no any indication that he would become a great person. On the contrary, his mother thought that Albert Einstein was a freak, was unusual person. His head seemed much too large. It seemed his head is very large. At the age of 2.5, Einstein still wasn't talking. Generally, at the age of 2.5 year, a child starts talking, but Einstein could not. When he finally did learn to speak, he spoke everything twice, 2 times. When he started to speak at that time, he spoke every word twice. Einstein did not know what to do with other children, and his playmates called him Brother Boring. Einstein did not know what to do with other children. He did not know how to behave with other children, and his playmates, his companions, called him that Einstein is a very boring boy. So the youngsters played by himself. So the young boy always played with himself. He played lonely because his companions did not like him. He especially loved mechanical toys. Do you underline this? He especially loved mechanical toys. Looking at his newborn sister Maza, he is said to have said, "Fine, but where are her wheels?" He also thought that his sister Maza was also a mechanical toy, and he asked a question, "Where are her wheels?" A headmaster once told his father that what Einstein chose as a profession wouldn't matter because he will never make a success at anything. Even in the school, headmaster once told Einstein's father that I don't know what profession Einstein would choose because he will never make a success at anything. He thought that he would not be a successful person in his life. Einstein began learning to play the violin at the age of 6. When he was only 6 years old, at that time he started to play the violin because his mother wanted him to. Later became a gifted amateur violinist, maintaining this skill throughout his life because his mother wanted that he would become a gifted amateur doing something for personal enjoyment rather than as a profession. She wanted that he would play violin and enjoyed himself. But Albert Einstein was not a bad pupil. He went to high school in Munich, where Einstein's family had moved when he was 15 months old, and scored good marks in almost every subject. Einstein hated the school's regimentation and often clashed with his teachers. Now, it can be said that Einstein was not a bad pupil. He went to study high school in Munich, where Einstein's family had moved when he was 15 months old. When Einstein was only 15 months, at that time his family moved there and scored good marks in almost every subject. And at that time he scored good marks in all subjects. Einstein hated the school's regimentation, order or discipline taken to an extreme. Strict discipline was there, and he didn't like that discipline, and often clashed with his teachers. And sometimes he did not like that strict discipline, and he also clashed with his teachers. At the age of 15, Einstein felt so stifled, unable to breathe there, that he left the school for good. And when he was 15 years old at that time, he left the school because he was unable to bear the strict discipline of the school. The previous year, Albert's parents had moved to Milan and left their son with relatives. The previous year, Albert's parents moved to Milan and they left their son with some relatives. After prolonged, very long discussion, Einstein got his wish to continue his education in German-speaking Switzerland, and now Einstein wanted to continue his study in German-speaking country Switzerland, in a city which was more liberal than Munich. Which was more liberal than Munich? Liberal means willing to understand and respect others' opinion. There, he wanted to continue his study because he didn't like the strict discipline of Munich. Einstein was highly gifted in mathematics and interested in physics. Einstein was very much interested in studying mathematics and physics, and after finishing school he decided to study at a university in Zurich. But science wasn't the only thing that appealed to the dashing young boy with the walrus mustache. Dashing, bright, but he didn't like science. The only thing that appealed to the dashing young man, he was a dashing. His personality was dashing with the walrus mustache. Now you can see pictures of Albert Einstein. Einstein in 1900 at the age of 21. He looks. And in 1955, as we remember him now, this is the picture of that time of Albert Einstein. He also felt a special interest in a fellow student, Mileva Maric, whom he found to be a clever creature, and now he became interested in a student. The name of that girl is Mileva Maric, and he found to be a clever creature. This young Serb had come to Switzerland because the university in Zurich was one of the few in Europe where women could get degrees. Einstein saw in her an ally, a friend or an associate against the Philistines, those people in his family and at the university with whom he was constantly at odds. At odds means in conflict. That lady was also studying there and he liked it. The couple fell in love. The girl and Albert Einstein later survived, in which they put their affection into words, and after that they started to write letters to each other. In that they show their affection, mixing science with tenderness. In this way they fell in love. Wrote Einstein, "How happy and proud I shall be when we both have brought our work in relativity to a victorious conclusion." And now Einstein wrote that if they would together do work on relativity, then they will be surely win. And he felt very happy and proud at that moment. In 1900, at the age of 21, Albert Einstein was a university graduate, but he remained unemployed, unable to find any work. He worked as a teaching assistant helper, gave private lessons, and finally secured a job in 1902 as a technical expert in the patent office in Bern. Now his struggle started. First, he became graduated, remained unemployed. After that, he worked as a teaching helper and he started to give private lessons, and finally he secured a job in 1902 as a technical expert in the patent office. Patent, a document which gives the right of an invention to an inventor. Einstein was actually developing her own ideas in secret. He is said to have jokingly called his desk drawer at work the Bureau of Theoretical Physics. One of the famous papers of 1905 was Einstein's special theory of relativity. In 1905, Albert Einstein became famous as a special theory of relativity according to which time and distance are not absolute. Absolute measured in itself, not in relation to anything. Indeed, two perfectly accurate clocks will not continue to show the same time if they come together again after a journey, if one of them has been moving very fast. Now, two perfectly accurately clocks will not continue to show the same time. It may be that one, if they come together again, one of them has been moving very fast. It may be that one is moving very fast. So from this followed the world's most famous formula which describes the relationship between mass and energy. After that, he describes the relationship between mass and energy, and it became world famous, and this is world most famous formula. You can see the formula. This is, in this mathematical equation, E stands for energy, E for mass, and C for the speed of the light in a vacuum about 300,000 kilometers. When you sit with a nice girl for 2 hours, it seems like 2 minutes. When you sit on a hot stove for 2 minutes, it seems like 2 hours. That is relativity. Albert Einstein. So student, thank you. And I think you are able to understand the chapter. If there is any difficulty, can ask me.